We're here, Captain. The USS Kittimer is dead ahead, and the Renown is beside us. Our orders are to make contact with the Kittimer and find out why they've not responded to our hails.
Very well, set a course to the Kittimer. Actually... Oh, we're within range. Let's cut through this static, boost the signal.
Yes, sir. I will require approximately 15 seconds to make the necessary adjustments.
Understood.
Ah, Captain Volog. Captain Taggart? What are you both doing here?
Not Captain Taggart, sir. I am in command of the Riviera. Captain Volog ordered me to come with him to your location.
Always good to follow the orders of your superior officers.
Do you know what happened with your communications?
These cadets were the unfortunate victims of a Klingon ambush. Captain Taggart is dead, and the ship is under the command of this cadet. The Renown was escorting them back to Earth's space dock, but when we could not raise the Kittimer, I deemed it imperative to alter our course and assess the situation. Captain Yim, what is your status?
I'm troubled by the anomalies in this system, and if they're affecting long-range communications, then they're doubly a cause for concern. Let's do this by the numbers. We've already launched 9 probes. Now that they're active, we can do an in-depth scan of the anomalies. With all 3 ships collecting data, we should be able to complete this quickly and formulate a course of action. The Renown has the largest science team, so I recommend we send our data there for analysis. Any questions?
No questions, sir. I'm confident that my crew is up to the task.
You're quite confident for a cadet. You remind me a bit of myself when I was an ensign. Of course, I wasn't commanding a ship back then. Let's see how you perform before you start claiming that chair full time.
Understood. Right, so... why does it have to be so like this? Renown is heading to position. Kittimer is... looks like scan point Alpha is right there. Actually, I'm curious if I were to change... although it says it's slower. 12.71. Oh, actually, it's faster. Weird. Oh well. Alright, let's scan the point.
Reports indicate traces of gamma radiation.
Gamma?
But there's something off in the readings.
Huh. Well, let's head to Beta Point. Hopefully we can find out what's going on.
Kittimer here. Are you seeing the same gamma radiation levels that we are? I'm not sure that a normal scan will be enough. We might need to do a full multiphasic reading.
We saw the same issue. How can we improve our findings?
My chief science officer, Commander Davis, suggests that performing a reverse tachyon pulse wave scan will solve our sensor issue. Perform your final scans and then report back.
Understood. Final scan, right, that's past here, and this will be point gamma. Right, so...
Deflector dish is realigned for reverse tachyon pulse wave, sir.
oh.
Picking up a transwarp signature. It's right on top of us! The board!
Yeah, bored. Okay. Ah, crap, we're burning.
Kittimer is under attack. Slowly moving to reach her quickly.
Once we're stopped burning and out of alert, yeah. There we go. I have no idea why that didn't do that. Alright. Just 2 probes. All we have to do is take care of that and rescue the Kittimer. Sounds simple. I hope. Holy crap, that's a assimilated Jem'Hadar. Now that explosion hit the Kittimer hard.
This is the emergency medical hologram aboard the USS Kittimer. I am requesting assistance from any Federation vessel in range. I've lost contact with the bridge. I am unable to contact Commander Davis for new instructions.
EMH? Okay, give me a situation report.
The Kittimer is being overwhelmed by Borg boarding parties. These Borg are different than the ones in my history records. They seem disconnected somehow. They're strange, but still quite dangerous.
Can you hold out on your own? We have problems of our own to deal with.
I am an emergency medical hologram, not a miracle worker.
Alright, fine. Captain Valak, what should we do?
The Borg were brutally efficient on the Kittimer. The emergency medical hologram may be in command simply because no one else is fit to do so. The Borg have not been seen in the Alpha Quadrant in decades. Their arrival cannot simply be a coincidence. However, I hesitate to speculate without the full data from all of the probes.
What do you need us to do?
I will send teams to aid the Kittimer. You will have to finish the scans. We need to know the extent of the Borg presence here. You must also inform me if you or your crew are unable to continue. The Borg evoke a strong emotional response that can rattle even trained Starfleet officers. A crew of cadets that have already survived a Klingon attack may be unable to cope.
Good idea. Flores, what is our status?
We're scared. We all studied Admiral Janeway's Borg tactics, but no one thought we'd have to use them so soon. It's good that the Renown and Kittimer are here, but I know we need to be ready for the day when we're alone against the Collective. The counselors are already working with the crew. Do you want them to convey a message from you?
Yes. Tell them that I will do everything I can to protect this ship and her crew from the Borg.
Understood. I'll tell the crew what you said and set a course for the next anomaly. If the Borg show up again, we'll be ready.
Very good.
I have linked the Iota point to your map. Scan there while we see to the Kittimer.
Ah. This is interesting. Borg shows up as we're scanning. Something tells me this is not normal. Also, too, you know, considering that I've been around in Star Trek for a long while, I've seen at least the tutorial systems actually get updated at least once, maybe twice, before this new one show up. So this is actually quite new.
Please transmit the data so we may begin our analysis.
Right, transmitting the data now.
We have your data, and our science team is analyzing it now.
What is the status of the Kittimer?
Our tactical teams have eliminated the Borg boarding parties on the Kittimer. Why do you ask?
Can we use the Kittimer to help analyze the data?
There is an 88.47% chance that you will need my help.
Yeah, agreed. Can you help the Renown analyze the data we've accumulated in this system?
I have 75 million gigaquads of computer memory and an extensive library of files on military tactics and command strategies. I believe I can spare a few bits of processing power for you.
Let's see what we can determine. Alright,
Borg transwarp signatures detected. Prepare your ship for combat.
They're firing. I need help.
one of ours missed. Ah, jeez. They're hitting hard. They're going after the Renown, not the Khitomer, so that's good. Alright. If only I had something to deal with this plasma fire, I'll be able to handle it better.
I don't know if we're ready for this.
Well, we have to be ready, because we have an entire game to go through. Oh, this one hurt. Good, we're just out of range for that to not hurt us. Ah.
Maintain your composure. Logically, you can defeat the Borg with Admiral Janeway's tactics. You are Starfleet officers. You are prepared for this.
Holy crap.
Multiple Borg warp signatures detected. It's an invasion.
Hey, crap.
We're outnumbered. There's no way we can...
The Borg are departing, most likely for a more strategic target. Direct your fire at the remaining sphere. Focus your fire, and we shall prevail.
Right, this power... Let's get more power to weapons. What, is there a wall I'm going through?
Here is the situation as we see it. The Borg are using the Pollux system as a staging area for a larger invasion. Long-range sensors are already detecting inbound transwarp signatures. The most likely target for a first strike is the Vega system. There is a civilian colony there, and if the Borg could take it by surprise, they would have large numbers of new drones at their disposal.
Jeez. Well, the Reveria should go to the Vega colony to warn the colonist.
Very observant of you. The Renown is better equipped to hold off further Borg attacks and assist the Khitomer. We must remain here. Once you have warned the colony, return to Earth's space dock.
Understood. We'll set a course for Vega. Anytime now. Oh. Oh, okay, here we go.
It is imperative that you warn the colony at Vega of the impending attack. We will do what we can to hold off the Borg here in Vega and repair the Khitomer.
Okay.
Live long and prosper.
Right. Peace and long life.
We have to make our way to Vega as soon as we can, Captain. I just hope we're not too late to warn the colony. Are you ready to go?
In a moment. Let's go ahead and upgrade the ship here real quick. Ah. Better torpedo for us to use. Let's see here. Evasive maneuvers, that's good. Ah, a new deflector dish. Ooh. That's nice. And a shield emitter amplifier. 3.8% shield regeneration rate. Well, I've seen better. Especially for a tier 2 item. But it'll work. And at this point, a green and a blue practically act the same as a purple. Almost, but oh well. Right, let's go ahead and depart the system and head to the Vega system.
Shields up, red alert.
Why am I on fire? Okay, hi, nice to meet you, status effect, right. Let's go ahead and put one more point into there, and the rest into that, right. There's the Vega system. Let's hope he does make it. Right. The Pollux system is now Borg space. Lord. We have to head to the Vega colony and system to warn them about it. A simulation of the innocents. Here are some tidbits. The Vega system was one of the earliest star systems to be colonized by humans after the development of spaceflight, and the colony on Vega 9 has been a key point on trade routes since the 22nd century. With the automation of Vega 9's massive cargo depots in the mid-23rd century, the planet's population turned from industrial concerns to other pursuits. One of these is the exploration of Delton ruins on the planet that may be able to tell Federation archaeologists about early space exploration. More than 2.8 million Federation citizens currently reside on Vega 9, many in smaller settlements spread across the temperate zone. Vega 9 is proud to send more than a dozen of its young people to Starfleet Academy each year. If we can actually make there in time, I believe we'll be able to save Vega Colony.
We arrived before the Borg. Now my heart can start beating again. What are your orders, Captain?
Hail the colonies. We have to warn them.
Tivrel managed to establish a comm link with Willa Post, the administrator of Vega Colony. It's not a great signal, but it's the best we're gonna get. Putting her through now.
On screen.
Greetings, Captain. Is there something I could do for you today?
The Borg are on their way in this system. You need to start evacuating.
Repeat, please. Your signal is breaking up. Did you say the Borg? What about...
Yes, the Borg are on their way, Mayor. You have to evacuate. What just happened?
I have lost contact with Vega Colony, sir. Something is blocking all subspace signals in this area. Even our hails to the civilian ships are not getting through. There is a communication satellite nearby. It should boost our signal sufficiently to inform the freighters of the danger and warn the colony.
Alrighty then. Set a course to the satellite. Vega Colony looks nice. Looks pretty. Yeah.
Our hails are still blocked, sir. The Borg may be attempting to isolate the planet before they land. Your orders, sir.
Zarva, can we get transporter logs onto the colonist?
Borg are jamming up any remote signals. It's not safe to beam through that. I think I can boost the gain, though.
Hurry, I think the Borg will be here any...
Transwarp conduits opening all over the system, Captain. The Borg are here.
Well, son of a... Right.
Those civilian ships are right in the Borg's path. We have to help them.
I've never really seen those. Planetary simulation probes? Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of those while we still can. Wow. That worked.
Captain, I have short-range communications. Long-range signals are still blocked. I can contact the planet and have informed Administrator Post of the situation. However, the Borg have already landed and are moving toward the colony. It may be more prudent to retreat back to the Renown, sir.
We're the only Starfleet vessel in the system. We'll rescue as many colonists as we can.
Borg landing craft detected nearby. Captain, there are civilian ships engaging them.
I believe I can send a message to those ships.
Okay. I guess we had to get closer.
Civilian ships, you are ordered to disengage and retreat. We will cover you.
Roger that, Starfleet. All ships, fall back.
All civilian ships have safely warped out the system, Captain.
That tachyon beam is pretty nice.
Captain, the Borg have landed, and the colony won't be able to hold them off for long. I recommend beaming down to Vega and getting as many people out as we can.
I agree. Alright, so, should I bring my first officer? Yeah. Yeah, let's bring my first officer. God. What a horrible idea.
Captain, according to our readings, over half the planet is already assimilated by the Borg.
What?
At the rate they're progressing, the region we're in will be overrun in roughly 1 hour. And if that wasn't bad enough, the interference is affecting the ship's transporters.
Understood. We'll have to manually tag any survivors we find for transport. Any questions?
No, sir. I'll follow your lead.
Right. Let's try not to die on a first away mission. I hate to actually have reassimilated back to the... Whoa. Oops. Ah, wow.
That's one of those Borg ships from orbit. Are we too late?